Hello friends, welcome to the second video of Blender lessons. In this lesson, I will give you information about a few simple commands. Let's get started right away. First, let's take a look at how to download and install Blender. First of all, just type download Blender from any browser. Blender is a completely free program, and the people who do this work try to continue this work with donations. If you want, you can donate from this section. The latest version that we would like to download is already available here. The file to download has been started. If you want, you can also donate here. Those who are familiar with older versions can download any of the Blender versions by clicking this section. Or you can also find the versions suitable for your operating system from this section. When you click on previous versions, you will see this page and you can download the Blender version you want from here.
So we don't get attached to the current spins, no flurries. The rhythm won't worry. If you fall behind, I'll be humming till you hurry.
After a few steps, the installation is completed. After this, the shortcut to the computer's desktop appears. Click here. When we open the program, this first welcome screen appears. You can choose your language here. After making your settings, save them and a screen like this will appear. For now, we will select the general part from here. We will look at other parts in future lessons. Here is Blender's infinite screen. On this infinite screen, you can create three-dimensional images as large as the capacity of your hard disk. These three things appear on this first screen. These are light, camera, and object. We will get more detailed information about light and camera in future videos. The first thing we need to learn is object. Here, when we press the A key, all objects on the screen are selected. We can delete all objects by pressing the delete key. We can also delete objects by selecting multiple objects with the left mouse button while holding down the Shift key. Shift and A keys can be pressed to add a new object. We can add many objects from the Mesh section here. From here, we can add a cube or many more. Blender software is a kind of carpentry or sculpting. We can do anything by carving the cube or other 3D images we add to the screen, just like a carpenter or sculptor. Now let's start with some shortcut keys. We will use these keys in all our drawings, and let's not forget that these are very important keys. G. This key is the transport key. Since we will be drawing in 3 dimensions, Z is the up and down key. When we press G and Z keys, the object can be moved up and down. The X and Y keys allow us to move an object left, right, front, and back. A 3-dimensional image has 3 dimensions: depth, width, and height. You can also adjust these 3 dimensions from here. By pressing the middle mouse button, we can move the object in the direction we want it to move. Another important key is the S key. This key is used to enlarge and reduce objects. You can make objects as big or small as you want as you see them. Although we do not scale these objects for now, we will learn how to scale the objects in our future lessons. With the S key, we can again choose the size of the objects to enlarge or reduce. Let's move our object up a little bit with the G and Z keys. Now let's shrink the object on the Z axis with the S and Z keys. All we have to do is drag the mouse in the direction we want to enlarge or reduce. Let's add a ground using the Shift and A keys. The ground can be anywhere the objects will be located. You can think of the floor of the house as the earth. We can draw all our objects on this ground. We can also expand this ground in the X and Y axis. This lesson ends here. I don't want to bore you by making too long a video. We took our first step into the 3D world. We will continue to discover the beauties of this world in our other lessons. That's it for now. Don't forget to write down what you learn and repeat it frequently. Goodbye.
Never seen it all. It can all wash away, don't get attached.